Okay, so pelvic floor contractions and navel spine contractions first of all. So stand really tall from the crown of your head. Draw your shoulders back and down towards your rib cage and stand with your feet and your knees hip width apart, equally weighted. Pop your hand on your tummy button, relax those shoulders and suck the tummy button in and up away from your hand towards your spine, and then relax. And again, in and up. Keep breathing and relax. And again, in and up. And relax. Twice more. In and up. And relax. Last one. In and up. And relax. And 2 long contractions of the pelvic floors and 8 quick ones. So keep everything nice and relaxed, but contract the pelvic floor and count down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, and relax. And again, contract and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then your quick ones. Contract, relax, 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 contract, and relax. All right, everybody, brisk walking or marching on the spot. Let's go. Staying really nice and tall. A little bit, about a third of that navel to spine contraction we were doing. So the abs are nice and taut. And then roll the shoulders back. Big backward shoulder rolls. Okay, thumbs to the shoulders. Big backward circles with the elbows. And full arm rotations. Reach. Okay, shoulder shrugs. Oh, keep lengthening, everybody. Okay, brisk walking, marching or running on the spot or around your room. Staying tall. Then come up onto your tiptoes and change directions. So forwards and backwards and side to side. And down to the heels and do the same thing. Forwards and backwards and side to side. Keep your hips pressed forward. And back up onto the tiptoes. And back down to the heels. Okay, walking, marching, running. Pick up the pace a little bit, please. Staying tall, keeping the strides nice and long if you're walking. Drive your arms a little bit. Nice work, everybody. All right, let's do some high knees. High knees with, if you like, opposite arm to knee punch. Keep lengthening, get those knees up. Well done, team. All right, walking, marching, running, let's go. And if you're going in circles, let's change directions. Stay tall, everybody, through the crown of your head. All right, some heel flicks, heels to the bottom. And you can add in some bicep curls if you like. Stay light on the feet, stay tall. Navel to spine contraction. Brill. All right, walking, marching, running, let's go. Change directions if you're going in circles. Brilliant effort, everybody. Okay, some wide squats. Feet and knees at 10 to 2. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. Keep breathing. Nice straight back, navel to spine contraction. The weight right back on the heels and the knees tracking out towards the toes. 3 more. 2. Last one. Walking, marching or running, let's go. Changing directions if you're around the room. And picking up the pace a little bit if you can, please. A little bit faster. Brill. Okay, bring your arms up at shoulder height. We're going to do a kind of karaoke style move. So the arms swing one way and the hips twist the opposite way. You can walk it or run it. You can stay on the spot. Or if you've got the space, you could move side to side. Stay tall, everybody. Okay, walking, marching, running, off you go. Changing directions if you're going around the room. Whew, I'm suddenly feeling a lot warmer. All right, let's go back to some high knees. You can add a skip in if you like, add the punch in, or you can have your hands on your hips. Keep getting those knees up as high as you can. Staying really tall. All right, walking, marching, running, let's go. And heel flicks, bicep curl, or if you want to make it a little harder, hopscotch. Jump, hop, jump, hop. You've got to picture the hopscotch grid on the floor. We can just do a heel flick if you prefer, if you don't want the jumping. Great work, everybody. Walking, marching, running, change directions around the room. Let's go. Nice. Hope you're all starting to feel warmer. While you're walking or running, just do some wrist curl, wrist circles. And then go back the other way with the circles, with the wrists. Clench and splay the fingers. Okay, let's go back to some squats. Nice wide squats. Weight back on the heels. Get a little lower now if you can. Good job, team. So remember, feet flat on the floor. Keep your weight back on the heels. And the knees, they need to track out towards the toes. If they're rolling in, make your stance slightly narrower. Get low, team. 3 more. 2. Last one. Walking, marching, running. And let's go back to the twists. So hips twist one way, arms swing the opposite way, arms up at shoulder height, walk if you need to. You can travel if you've got the space. Okay, walking, marching, running. Well done, everybody. And we are going to speed up. So a sprint or fast high knee for 30 seconds. 2, 1, go. So sprint or fast high knee if you don't want the impacts. 30 seconds, staying tall, really nice light feet. Come on, team. Going to get really nice and warm, start these core exercises. Halfway through, 15 more seconds. Come on, everybody. Well done, we're nearly there. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. Hope you're warm. Arms down to the side, flex side to side as if you're between two panes of glass. So if you're not quite warm, then for the first couple of core exercises, just go a little bit gently. Take the easier options. Lead up with your elbow. And then reach up over your head, palm to the ceiling. Okay, and some rotating to finish up the warm-up. Draw the shoulders back and down. You can have your hands over your chest or arms out by your shoulders if you prefer. Keep lengthening. Okay, and ready to go. So find your ball. My ball is right next to me, which is good. Not going to turn around and find that it's been taken. Oh, all right, so we're going to do ball roll to plank, 30 seconds of each. Now, there's options for kneeling as your easiest version, in and out of the ball roll, or standing, both feet down. Or you can do a single-legged one. Now, these single-legged ones, and in fact, just before we start, any of the unilateral things that we do through this next class, that means that, you know, things that focus on one side, say like the planks or single leg balances, or heel raises, any side that you have a particular weakness on, just pick that to work both times through, so that we kind of start to iron out these imbalances. Otherwise, I will just tell you to swap sides. Okay, so but you can choose to pick to work on your weaker sides. All right, everybody. So let's start with these ball rolls. 30 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Keep breathing in and out of your ball roll nice and smoothly. And when you come down into this plank position, make sure you've got a neutral spine. So you've got a nice tight navel to spine contraction, and you're controlling all of the movement from your core. Keep breathing, keep drawing those shoulders back and down. So we'll go smoothly with these ball rolls, but let's go a little bit faster. So smooth but brisk, in and out. Try and control it, unless that means you lose your form, in which case make it a little easier for yourself. And on your next time down, just hold the plank. So really nice neutral spine plank. Keep breathing, keep lengthening. So if you are up in your full plank, you could be doing a leg lift, working on the side you find harder. Keep breathing and flattening those shoulders down towards your rib cage. Well done, team. Keep lengthening. You've got another 5 seconds before we go back to ball roll. Nice position, Janie. Really nice neutral spine. Okay, back to your ball rolls. Let's go, team. In and out of the ball roll smoothly. So from kneeling or standing, it's up to you. Or you can try a single-legged one. But we're going briskly but smoothly. That's the plan today. Brisk but smooth. Cool. Yeah, so really try and control the end of the downward movement and the beginning, and and the end of the upward movement. So coming back to standing. Just that very last little bit. Okay, and next time down, you're holding and lengthening. Breathe. Well done, team. Keep going. So really engage those abs. Should be feeling the effort all the way down the front side of your body, front of your body. You've got another 5 seconds to hold, and then we're up to heel raises. Okay, come back up and straight into a heel raise, unless you're going to add the ball between your hands, or you can add some weights in, into a left side heel raise, unless you want to pick your weaker side to work on. For me, that is my left side. Keep going, keep breathing. So nice and smooth. Use your hand on the wall if you need to. Keep your toes wide and the weight over the big toe. Good effort, everybody. Draw those shoulders back and down. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe. So we've been doing these a long time. Please do feel free to advance them. And if you can't do it, you know, if you add your ball above your head or your weights in your hands, you can't do a full minute of it, that's fine. You can start to make it harder by adding some difficulty and then taking it away again as you need to. So just keep advancing yourself. Sometimes things feel hard, but you can actually make things harder and still keep your form. Good. Okay, balancing on the ball. Let's go. So find your ball. So with this, we're progressing to a superhero from 4 point. So whatever version you've been working on, continue with it today. So 4 point into side-to-side movements, into a knee hover. So pick your side to work on, by the way. Just remember which side you're working on. And then if you want to progress from the 3 point into the superhero, you need to roll the ball forward a little bit and take a little bit more weight onto the shin. Navel to spine contraction, and then really draw your shoulders back and down, lengthen from the crown of your head to your tailbone, and hold that position. Stock still for as long as you can. Good, everybody. So lots of different progressions of this going on. Yeah, great superhero, Sandra. Really nice, great shape. And Sarah's adding a hip abduction from 3 point, which is also great. Well done. Okay, down to your jackknife of your choice, everybody. So we have the progressions of basic jackknife into jackknife with a twist. So keep your knees as close to your chest as you can. Or the most recent one was the single leg. So pick a leg to lift and just hover it up the ball, nice and active, straight leg. The further away you come from the ball, the harder it's going to be, and you roll your knee in towards your chest. Keep going, everybody. Keep that weight pinned forward over your hands. That's really important. Hey, great single leg, Cindy, and you're really keeping that weight forward. Perfect, well done. So keep it forward, nice and controlled. Wow, team, these are coming along really nicely. Well done. Great twist, Jenny. And everybody's keeping their weight forward, which is just really good. Have a quick scan up and down. Keep breathing. Yeah, really nice twist. Keep your knees nice and close to the chest. Okay, and then up you come, jackknife to kneeling if you can, and then up off the ball. So what we're doing now is 30-second in and out of wide squat hold, reaching up to the ceiling with the ball between your hands if you can, into single leg balance with a superhero if you're able to. Remember, you can drop the ball down if you want to. All right, so wide squat hold to start off with. Let's go. So even if you don't have the ball in your hands, do reach your fingers up to the ceiling. Think about really keeping that back straight, weight back on the heels, the knees tracking out towards the toes. Breathe, get as low as you can. If you need to come out of it, that's fine. Just keep reaching, keep holding as much as you can. Good work, everybody. Reach, reach, reach. Arms straight up to the ceiling. Drop your ball down if you need to. Keep holding. 5 more seconds to balance. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're balancing, single leg. Pick which leg you work on. Either is fine. Just remember what you're doing and why you're doing it for the next time through. Okay, and then into a superhero if you want to. So flexing forwards. Try and keep those hips square to the floor. So easy to rotate up, but we're going to try and keep the hips level. And the way I can kind of tell this, if I'm rotating, I feel it less in my hamstrings in my supporting leg. Might be different for you, of course, but okay, back down to the squats. Wide squats, reaching up and hold. Reach, 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 get those arms straight. Breathe, everybody. Adding the ball in if you can, but if it means that you're kind of dipping your chest or you're unable to straighten your arms, pop it down. Lengthen. Let's see if you can get a little bit lower this time. Go on, team. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice reach, Maggie. Go on up as high to the ceiling as you can. Okay, and balance. Let's go. Pick a leg and balance. And standing upright, just keep trying to get that hand off the wall or starting to flex forward. add the ball in if you like. So the other thing you can do is add a little knee dip in, so like almost like a single leg squat. Really got to try and control that knee tracking towards the toes though. That's a real, it's hard work for me, that. 5 seconds, go on everybody. Brilliant. Okay, have a shake out and grab yourselves a drink. Well done. Really, really good work there. Excellent. Okay, so next up we're going to be doing side planks. I will start on my right hand side. It's up to you what you start on. And you can do it down on the floor, remember, if you need to. So down on the floor, knees down, knees up, or if you want to try and get onto the ball from the full plank on the floor, then you can pop the ball up against something to reduce the instability. All right, everybody, let's go. Start my timer and I'll talk you through it. So elbow down on the ball. I've got my right elbow down and my left hand bracketing the ball, and I'm stepping out with my leg furthest away from the ball, pressing down and sweeping that right leg out to the side, and just hold it there. If you take your hand off, that's going to make it harder. So you really need to get the positioning of the elbow correct underneath the shoulder. Straighten the legs out, stack the legs. All makes it harder. You can add in a leg lift as well. Keep breathing. Try and keep that head and neck in line with the spine. So I was just kind of craning my head up a bit. Don't be like me. Try and keep it nice and straight. What have we got going on? Big improvements in this. Yeah. Great, Sally Elliott. Nice shape. Well done. Good reach. Well done. Keep breathing, everybody. Keep looking ahead, Sally Phillips. So you just kind of, yeah, that looks better. Good. A few more seconds. Okay, and into tricep dips or extensions with the weight if you need to, if you've got some shoulder issues. Otherwise, into your tricep dips, please. Let's go. Hover your weight on your hands and drop your back forward of the ball. So tickling the ball all the way down, all the way up. And the further away the feet go from the ball, so the less weight your feet have, the more weight your hands have, and the harder it gets. You can add some weights in as well, if you like, to your hips. Keep breathing, keep lengthening. And where are we now? Halfway through. So let's just pick up the pace a little bit. Let's go a bit faster for the second half, as long as you can keep the form good. Keep breathing, keep lengthening. Well done, team. Navel spine contraction, remember. We're nearly there. Keep going. Just check my timer. You've got another 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep your chin off your chest, everybody. Keep lengthening. Last couple. All right, that's it. Well done. Shake out. Whew, nice one of the tricep dips, everybody. Find your weights and let's do some prone flies. So that's these ones where you are trying to work the back of your shoulders, so the kind of top of the back, and we're going to keep the navel spine contraction and bring the arms out to the side. So if your back, if this mithers your back, A, try bending your knees, B, try the navel spine contraction again, or you can come over the ball like this. Or actually, the other thing you can do, keep going everybody, is just drop one weight down and use your other hand to support yourself. So you should have a really neutral spine, navel spine contraction. I have a real tendency when I'm doing this, if I'm standing, to just, can you see what I'm doing with my lower back? Just tilting my pelvis and just arching my lower back a bit. So I've got to be really careful to keep my back straight and the navel spine contraction. Keep going, 20 more seconds. Yes, these look good. So let's just keep this as the lowering phase under control, everybody, because I'm noticing quite a fast kind of lower, which means you get a bit less work. So let's just control it. Great, well done. Okay, keep hold of those weights and pop your ball in between your knees. So we've got a triple type of exercise going on now. We're going to do an adductor squeeze and a bicep curl and a pelvic floor contraction all at the same time, and then release all three nice and slowly. Okay, so quick contraction of bicep curl, navel, pelvic floor, and adductor squeeze, and then a slow release. I find that really hard. I have to concentrate, breathe, lengthen, keep really, really upright, and a navel spine contraction as well. Gosh, there's so much to think about. Squeeze your glutes, release everything slowly. Great work, everybody. Staying tall. Keep breathing. It's really easy to concentrate on all these things and just realize you've been holding your breath. Over halfway. Nice work. Keep it going. Just another 10 seconds. Relax your shoulders as well. I've just realized I've been tensing mine. Last one. Okay, let's go down into a bridge. We're working on the leg extensions. Take your weights with you if you want, have them over your chest, and then put them on your hips when you get down into the bridge. Okay, so from your very perfect bridge position with a really nice active underside, you can then choose to weight the leg that you want to work on, and you can just keep both feet down but weight your weaker side, or you can start trying to hover the other foot up off the floor, eventually leading into this leg extension. Keep working on it, folks. So even if you're in your bridge position with both feet down, I would like you to start working on your weaker side. So really weight that foot. If you don't have a weaker side, don't worry, just alternate the sides that you weight this time and the next time through. Keep building up that kind of unilateral strength. You have another 20 seconds. Keep those arms active, everybody. Seeing some improvement in this. Hope you're feeling like it's making a bit more sense to you. You only need to just have a little foot hover. Don't have to keep working on getting your foot higher until you've got the strength and the control. So a little foot hover. Okay, so we're coming back to a supine twist. So you might need to come up out of the bridge, have a shake out, give your back a bit of a breather as well. Get your weight and then come back down into your bridge position for your supine twist. Again, you pick the side to work on. We're rolling around, getting the ear as close to the ball as you can. You can drop the weight down, by the way, if you just want to practice the movement. Do keep the hips up and the feet and the knees hip width apart. So when you rotate, just have a little scan with your brain and make sure that everything is as it should be. So you're keeping those outer hip muscles really nice and active and not letting those knees fall out. Breathing. Control everything. You're over halfway. So Madeline, just bring your feet a bit closer together and your knees. Not too close. That's it, that's it, that's it. Try and keep them there. Good. Yeah, these look good. Keep breathing. 5 more seconds. Okay, come up and drop your weights down and then come down to the floor. We're going to do half roll backs or ball passes, everybody. Half roll backs or ball passes. Ready when you are. 2, 1, let's go. So up and down out of your half roll back, keep working on your range of movement. And once you can do a full roll back, and you can do a few of them, then you can start trying to transfer the ball to your hands and back again. So you're adding in that little bit of weight. And once you've got that going on, you could try picking your feet up off the floor as well to meet your hands and the ball in the middle. So remember, this is not a back exercise. This is a tummy exercise. That's where you should be feeling it. Yeah, all sorts of things going on. Really nice to see. Well done. That looks good, Keith. Doing a hold. Brilliant. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds, everybody. Keep breathing. And then we're into a face-up plank to finish up the first section. 2, 1. All right, straight into your face-up plank. So feet up on the ball, or you can have them down on the floor. You can be up on your hands like I am, or down on your shoulders. Breathe, toes up to the ceiling. Add a leg lift if you want. So on your slightly weaker side if you've got one. Breathe. Feet down on the floor if you need to. Well done, team. We're nearly there. So this is a back exercise. Back, bottom, hamstrings. That's where you should be feeling this. Get those hips right up. And drop your head back in line with your spine if you can, if you're up on your hands. Nice leg lift, Sarah. Toes are up to the ceiling, Jenny. I like it. Brilliant. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Brilliant effort, everybody. Have a stand up and a shake out and grab yourself a drink if you want one. Okay, so halfway through. Nice. And so we'll be going back to ball roll 30 seconds into plank 30 seconds. Okay, when you're ready. So from kneeling, standing, or a single legged one if you like. 2, 1, go. Breathe. Smoothly in and out, but brisk. Smooth but brisk. Lengthening. Good work, everybody. Ten more seconds on the ball roll. Next time down, you're holding. Let's go. Breathe. Remember, pop your knees down if you need to. So really lengthen. Flatten those shoulders down towards the rib cage. Lovely big straight lines through the body. Engage those abs. You've got another 15 seconds, everyone. And then we're back to ball roll. Keep breathing. Well done, team. Doing really well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and ball roll. Let's go. So nice and controlled. Ooh. Keep breathing. That's it, Jeanette. Well done. 10 more seconds on the ball roll, team. And next time down, hold the plank. Brilliant. Down and hold and lengthen. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Good position, Jeanette. Yes, Madeline, that's really good. Lovely neutral spine, very solid looking. Yes, big improvements. Well done. Go on, Kate. Yes, that looks good. I can see the shape of your back and it looks good. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and heel raise. Let's go. Heel raise and pick your side. Determine how you're going to progress it, if you're going to at all. Remember, you don't have to stick with the same level of progression all the way through the minute. Try and draw your shoulders back and down and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Keep the weight over the big toe. Really nice quality of movement on the way down as well as the way up. Remember, if you need to, you can do both feet at the same time. I hope that kind of goes without saying now. So if you're not getting any quality of movement on the single leg, please do feel free to pop your hand lightly on the wall. Go on, keep breathing, keep lengthening. Okay, balance on the ball. Let's go. Oh, it's suddenly gone really dark in my room. That's not long term. I'll pop the light on. Balancing on the ball, folks. So 4.2 superhero, that's what we're working on. Keep having a go at the slightly, keep trying to challenge yourself. And fidget around the positioning. If you're really struggling to progress from one thing to another, it's often to do with, how far apart your knees are. They should be hip width apart. How much of your shins are on the ball. If you're too far, weight's too far back, and you've just got a little bit of your knee on the ball, then it's going to be harder than if you have got more of your shin on the ball. Remember, you still need to focus on the navel to spine contraction and keep it really nice and tight. Keep breathing. So progress it as you want to. Good job, everybody. And smoothly down now into your jackknife. Let's go. Whichever version of jackknife you have been working. And if you've been working one and you've made loads of progress and you feel like you've got, you're really nailing it, then try something else. Try a single-legged one. And like I said before, with any of these, you don't need to stick with the same thing all the way through. If you're trying harder progressions and you can only do a couple of reps, that's fine. Try another rep. The next time you do it, just keep building on your base. But you've got to get the base right first before you start adding difficulty. Go on, Sally Phillips. Nice. Really good. Single leg and keeping the weight forward. Good. I'm just seeing so much improvement, team. You're just all looking really good. Well done. 5 more seconds. Okay, jackknife to kneeling and into your wide squat, 30-second hold. So up to 30 seconds, hold it as long as you can. Reach up to the ceiling, drop the ball down if you need to. Let's go, folks. Nice and low. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So really nice and solid with strong abs, reaching up. You've got another 15 seconds in this position. Reach, reach, reach. Keep that chest up. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and balance. So you can keep your ball or you can drop it down. It's up to you. You can stay upright or you can start working into a superhero. Really reach those fingers forward if that's what you're doing. Keep lengthening. But remember, you don't need to add in any difficulties. You just need to build a strong base standing upright on one foot. That's the first port of call. We'll make it harder as that becomes more possible. Good, back to the squats, let's go. Back to the squats, 30 seconds, reaching with or without the ball. Weight back on the heels, keep reaching. So keep going, I'm just going to talk as you do this. One of my older adults was telling me that there's a Michael Mosley radio show that was saying that 15-second squat hold massively improves quality of life if you can do it. So we're ahead of the game. Okay, into balance, go with the balance. So I made them all do lots of squat holds. We're always doing squat holds, aren't we? We know this. We don't need Michael Mosley to tell us. Keep reaching. Lovely balancing. Like I said, start with your base of your single leg balance. Once you can do that, then you start to make it more difficult in little degrees for yourself. Breathe. Excellent. Well done. Okay. That's the end of that. Have a shake out, grab a drink if you need one. Let's get ready for some side planks. Okay, so pick your side plank. You can be down on the floor without the ball, or up on the ball. You can have the ball butted up against something if you want to. Whatever you are working on, let's go. Time is starting. And remember, you pick your side. If you've got a side that is noticeably worse, then you can just keep working on that. Otherwise, change sides from the one you were on last time. Breathe. You know all the progressions now. I think of this. Something that I get quite a lot is people are being unable to get their not supporting hand up off the wall. So I really do think that is about the positioning of your elbow. So try rolling the ball forward a little bit. Try moving it side to side and find your optimal place. Also, really rotate those hips so that they're squarely facing forwards. Press down on your supporting elbow. Really create that strength and distance between your shoulder and the ball. 10 more seconds, everybody. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. And get ready for your tricep dips, which is lovely on the top of a side plank, isn't it? Use your weights if you need to with the tricep extensions, but only if you need to. If you can, do your tricep dips. Let's go. So back tickling the ball all the way down, all the way up, navel to spine contraction, lengthen up through the crown of your head. We're doing 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds of a kind of slow lower, and then we're going to go nice and brisk for the second half. Lengthen. Add your weights in, straighten your legs out as you need to. You could just do a couple of reps like that and then make it easier again if you need to. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit if you can. So just a few more reps in the 30 seconds. Still keep the lowering phase control, and still keep that back tickling the ball all the way down, all the way up. Keep going. 15 more seconds. Chin off your chest, everybody. Yeah, good. Very nice. We're nearly there. 5 seconds. Give me a couple more. Come on, couple more, team. Go on, go on, go on, go on. All right, well done. Shake it out. Brilliant. Grab a drink and come down into your bridge when you're ready. So bridge position with your weights if you want to for your hips to make it harder. Down we go. So pick the side you're working on or just swap sides from the last time. It's up to you. And what we're working on is, first of all, loading the one side without taking the foot off, just holding that for the minute. Once you can do that, then a little foot hover, and then eventually a full leg extension. So just hover the foot to start off with. If you're trying to get into a full leg extension and everything, the form's going and everything's wobbling around, just try a foot hover to start off with. Little increasing amounts of time of the foot off the floor without trying to straighten the leg. Okay, and keep those hips up. That's the benefit of this exercise. Come on, team, keep breathing. Make sure that head's supported on the ball, by the way. If it's hanging off the back, you've gone too far. 3, 2, 1, up for your weights if you're going to use them, and then back down into your supine twist. Pick a side, let's go. So nice and smooth, and make sure those feet and knees stay hip width apart, and you keep your hips up really nice and high. Glutes, hamstrings, back muscles, all engaged. Breathe. Good effort, team. Nailing it. 2 more exercises to do after this one. We're nearly there. So I think with the supine twist, the bit that's hard to control is coming just off the shoulder and onto the back again. Got to really try and work hard to keep that under control. That's looking better all the time, Kate. Good. Yeah. Big strides. Great work, everybody. 5 seconds. Okay, come up off your ball, drop your weight down, and then into your half rollbacks or ball rolls. No, ball pass. Okay, everybody ready? Yep, 2, 1, go. Half rollbacks or wall passes. Keep working on whatever you're working on. Do think about keeping nice and long through your spine. We missed out the prone flies. Damn it. We'll come back to them. Nobody said anything. Maybe you didn't notice. Or maybe you were just keeping quiet. I can never tell. I knew there was something. Something's gone wrong.
And the adductor squeeze.
And the adductor squeeze. Oh, man. Thank you, Maggie. Right. I was thinking, God, I'm doing really well with time. That's always a clue. If I'm doing well with time. Right. So now let's do these two. And then we'll see where we are. So 15 seconds, everybody. I love the adductor squeeze one as well. I love that one.
Yes, it's my favourite.
It's good. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do that one. Okay, and then your bridge or plank, face up, down on your shoulders or up on your hands. Let's go. Have a little go at a leg lift if you're down on your shoulders, or either, to be honest. That's hard, with the hands up above the chest and with a leg lift. There's a lot going on to stabilize when you're doing that. Yep, good, Cindy. Keep those hips up. Yeah. Brilliant, team. 20 seconds. Let me see what's going on with the time. Oh, yeah. Plenty of time to be doing the 2 exercises I missed out. Brill. Happy days. Madeline, just roll your toes up a little bit. Yeah, good. Okay, well, that would have been your last exercise, but we're going to do the prone flies. So prone flies, these ones. Okay, let's go. So remember, if you are feeling this in your back in this position, first of all, check you've got your, which is arching that back, that you've got your navel spine contraction. If it's still bothering you, drop one weight down, do a single-handed one, or you can go over the ball, and the ball provides a little bit of support. Still need to remember that navel spine contraction. Well done, everybody. Keep lengthening. Keep breathing, especially if you're over the ball. It's really, really easy to just forget. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last exercise, and it's the goodie. Adductor squeeze and bicep curl and pelvic floor. Let's do it. Stay really tall and the slow release. Bicep curl, pelvic floor, adductor squeeze, slow release. Whew. Breathe, everybody. Lengthen. Does anybody else find the addition of the pelvic floor and the slow release of the pelvic floor hard doing this? Or is it just me? Or it's just me.
Really, it's really difficult to do it all at once.
It is. Brain overload. Ten seconds, team. 10 seconds to the end of the effort. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Woohoo! Well done, everybody. Excellent. Grab a drink and sit yourself on your ball when you're ready for your stretches. Woo. Yes. Good. On time and everything. Okay, so when you're ready, start with your neck stretches. So drop your chin to your chest and you can just hold it there, or you can pop your hand on the back of the head. You can move around. It's up to you. When I say move around, move your head around. Don't move your butt back around. Okay, and then either dropping an ear to the shoulder, so I'm dropping my right ear and reaching with my left hand, or you can look over your shoulder if you feel you need to do that more. Either you can increase the movement by just resting your fingers on the outside of your jaw or on the top of your head. Keep really nice and tall. And swap sides, whatever you're doing. Gently, carefully. Okay, release it carefully. And go into your tricep stretch. So stay tall and add the lean in if you want to. And swap sides. And your chest stretch, picking which one you like to do. Remember, if you're doing the straight armed ones, you can use your furniture for a bit of assistance, or you can have a forward flex if you're already quite flexible. Do whatever works for you. Okay, and rotation, opposite hand to knee, the other hand on the back of the ball. Sit up tall, rotate and look behind. Make sure the knees and the feet stay hip width apart. Relax the shoulders. And swap sides. Okay, back to the center and into your hamstrings. So straightening your right leg, lift up, flex forwards, back nice and straight. Add in your lower leg stretch if you like. So point or flex the foot. As the hamstrings ease off, take a deep breath in, breathe out and edge a little bit further down to re-intensify the stretch and hold it there. And swap sides. Lift up, flex forwards. Add in the lower leg if you like. Keep the back straight, so you're just flexing from the hips. Turn your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. As it eases, take a deep breath in, breathe out, edge a bit further down. Okay, and into your wide stance, feet at 10 to 2, easing the knees apart with the elbows to get the inner thigh stretch. So last week I told you about the hooking the fingers over the shins, easing the elbows into the thighs and rolling forward a little bit. I find that really effective. You might also, if you don't, you might want to just rock side to side, focus on the one side or the other, or just hold it, whatever works for you. And then into your back stretch. So around the back, try and get the nose as close to the ball as you can. Use your hands on your feet. Get yourself a bit further down. And then come slowly up out of it, kneel down on the floor and step forward with the right foot. Bend the right knee out towards the toes. Get the stretch across the top of the left thigh. So you can add in a chest stretch or a reach up if you like. A lean back is quite useful, I think, for focusing the stretch where it ought to be. And if you don't like to kneel, you can just perch your bottom on the side of the ball. Do the same shape. Swap sides. Okay, and then these lateral ones. So kneeling, step your left foot out to the side, lean to the right, hand on the hip or flat on the floor, and then reach up over your head with the palm to the ceiling. So getting the stretch under the arm, down the side of the body. And swap sides. Okay, tummy stretch, face down on the floor or over the back of the ball if you prefer, with the shoulders relaxed, straightening your arms on the floor, lengthening, keeping that neck nice and long and the lower body nice and relaxed. Then drop out of it a little bit, take a deep breath in, breathe out, go a little bit further up if you can, if you're on the floor, or try reaching with your fingertips and your toes on the ball. Okay, come slowly up out of that and then into your child pose. So you're sitting down, your bottom down towards your heels and reaching forward with the fingertips. You can, if you like, pop your cushion underneath your bottom if you find that sitting down towards your heels isn't very comfortable. Lengthen from the crown of your head through to your tailbone. And quad stretch. So heel to the bottom in whatever position you like. I'm going to show you a kneeling version today. So I'm going to pop the front of my foot up against my sofa and step forward with the opposite foot and use my sofa to just help increase my quad stretch by leaning back into it. Keep breathing, keep lengthening up through the crown of your head. But you can lie on your front or you can lie on your side. You know this, you can pick whichever version that suits you. Swap sides. Okay, outer hip stretch. So again, pick whatever suits you, but today I'm going to demonstrate the dying swan. So dying swan, you're face down. Start up on your hands. Oh, my ball is annoying. Start up on your hands and draw I'm drawing my right knee up underneath me and across. So my heel of my right foot I'm going to try and get it as close to my left hip bone as possible. Then keeping the body square to the floor, I'm lowering myself down towards my leg, towards the floor, and reaching forward with the fingertips. So you can do the figure of 4 on the back that we always do, if you prefer, or you can hug your knee to your chest with your opposite arm in the sitting position, whatever suits you. And swap sides. So left side for me, up and across with the left heel to the right hip bone, or as close to it as I can get. Okay, full body stretch. So on the back with a cushion under your head if you need it, reaching. And relax. And again, deep breath in, breathe out, full body stretch. And relax. And take a deep breath in, breathe out, sit yourself up slowly and give yourselves a clap. Brilliant effort, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. So what do I need to say? Next week.